You now do double damage with a melee weapon and gain a chance to cripple your opponent or grand slam their head clean off. Oh yes. That's right. We can now knock people's heads clean off with our big hammer. And we're back here in Dalton Farm, where I've returned and told the farmers the good news regarding the trappers. The good news being the trappers are dead. As you can also see, I've decided to try something a little different in the power armor department. We're going with the You've Got Vim green version. And yes, pretty much the entire reason I'm wearing this now is because it suits my hammer. Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Actually,
So, I'm also trying a different modification on the power armor. You'll notice there's no jetpack. I'm using reactive plating, which is a mod that reflects 50% of any incoming melee damage back on the attacker. I'm thinking if I do spend more time getting in close and personal, A, to save ammo, and B, because this hammer is awesome, it might be a good idea that when I get surrounded, I'm actually doing a lot more AoE damage. So that is what I've done. I've also had a night's sleep, restocked all my stuff, I think. Let's double check that, right? I've got all my weapons. I've got food, lots of drinks, even more, lots of, and ammo. Actually, the easiest way to check ammo is... There we go. Oh, this I'm still low on ammo. That is another reason we need to return to Far Harbor. I actually forgot to talk to Cassie Dalton, and in my eagerness and excitement regarding my newfound skill in hammer, I forgot to call in Longfellow, so I've got to go back that way anyway. And we do need to buy some ammo because, well, I'm still thinking this is my best weapon at anything beyond short to mid-range. This is my short-range weapon now. It is pretty good, and it doesn't involve explosives, although I'm not sure that is a positive. But I've got the explosives covered, you see. Is this one of my provisioners? I think this is. Hello? Yep.
The fog doesn't get us, the storms will.
No, the fog won't get you, the storms will. It's the giant fog crawlers and other beasties that will get you. But I've given you a decent weapon and some armor, so... I really do feel what I should actually do with my provisioners. I know the robots don't have happiness, but there's something about making a giant sentry bot with missile launchers and lightning cannons as your provisioners that makes you feel a bit... Well, it makes you feel like you've looked after your provisioners. The weather does seem to be improving recently. We're seeing a lot more clear weather. I think it's actually over here. I don't know what the fastest way to Longfellow's is. Okay, I don't have a jetpack, so getting back's going to... I mean, look at this. Look at the weather. Ah, no, it is over there. Ah, there you go. You probably come through there and try and follow the path, maybe? Oh, it's weird. I've got no jetpack. I mean, I know you know this. I've told you a few times. But it's still weird. Oh, no. I'm not sure I'm going to manage without my jetpack. I have to be honest. I'm so used to the jetpack now. Parched from lack of water. I am so used to it. We're going to have to see how effective the reactive plates are.
Hey,
look at the weather.
You mind keeping an eye out
look
for
at
a
it.
second? We've got to run a diagnostic.
This place actually is really, really nice when it doesn't have fog. Heading back into the fog again. Wait a minute. There's radiation here. How is there radiation here? This is a settlement, isn't it? Where does the settlement boundary kick in? Here! This is... This is a settlement. Why? I thought we had fog condensers over the entire settlement area we could build. Really? Okay, so there's only a small area where... I'll leave the boat. Where we're actually protected. So, although we could build a lot of things outside of this, not that I'm going to do that now, we wouldn't be wanting to build things like beds and stuff. I'm assuming that would be a bad idea.
Let me find a pair of...
I'm just gonna... didn't I just... Oh no, anything I junk goes automatically.
We heading out?
No, we're not. I hear that you've been trying for years to track down an ancient fog crawler.
I hear that you've been trying for years to track down an ancient fog crawler?
That's right. Shipbreaker, I call her. A wily old beast. I put all the harbormen on the lookout for her.
I just killed on my first try. You're not... Okay, that's not really... Why is tracking down this fog crawler so important to you? Yeah, let's get the story.
Why is tracking down this fog crawler so important to you?
She's not like any ordinary beast. She's vicious and kills for no good reason. Don't know if it's the fog that did it or just something twisted in her nature. But she ain't like anything I've faced before. By now, it's personal. She's hurt a lot of people on this island. I intend to be there when she finally goes down.
Oh, right. This is not good then, is it?
No need to worry about Shipbreaker anymore. She's dead.
He's not going to be
About
happy.
damn time that monster
He wanted to
met
be
her.
there.
Funny thing is, happy as I am that she's gone, I think I'm gonna miss her in a way. Walking in the fog will be a bit less interesting now. That I don't have to wonder if she might be lurking behind the next rock. Kept me on my toes, she did. For that, I'm grateful, in spite of the sorrow she visited on the island. Here, you may as well have my trusty old harpoon gun. I was saving it for delivering the killing blow to Shipbreaker. But now you should have it.
Okay, we got another harpoon gun. Skipper's Last Stand, 150 damage resistance while reloading. That's very nice and everything, but the problem is I'm not using weapons like that, and we've just come from our last restock, and I don't want to leave weapons here. I try to leave all of the interesting weapons I have in one place so that if for some reason I ever want to use them, I'm not running around desperately trying to remember which of the settlements I stored it in. I have a feeling I'm not going to want to use this weapon. Should we just leave this here? Here's the thing, Nick. If I ever want to use his harpoon gun, it's at his place, right? Because it was... Okay, don't do that. Because this is heavy. It's 16. It's 16, and we don't want to be carrying this around. Provisioner! Yeah, I didn't set up a beacon for you. I didn't think you want...
Settle down someday. I think I missed the boat on that.
You have settled down, really. You're always here now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Skipper's Last Stand. Yeah, getting a boat would actually be kind of cool. Having a boat going up and down the coast. That's what we need. We'll see why we don't have one, actually. There's just something not quite right about the weather, in my opinion. We've got a little bit of fog, even radioactive fog, but we've got... I suppose if the fog's something that's created, like, artificially by the children of the atom, it would still be around whilst it was a sunny day. And I guess there is no reason an island can't have sunny days. It just feels a little strange. I'm not used to this island having sunny days. Okay.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for this world.
We can actually get out of our awesome awesome power armor. Take the fusion cut. And
Are we doing business?
we are. You have... This is what I need. this is what I need. Maybe I can sell a few things to you. Let's see. 80-ish should be fine. What can I give you in... Actually, I left all my stuff back at... Fine. I'll come out of this one a loser, I guess. No, go away. Go away. Don't want to talk to you anymore. Right, Cassie Dalton.
Trappers might look like us, but the island took their souls a long time ago. Now they're just hollowed out madmen drifting in the fog.
Okay.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
Then it's done. It's finally done. All those lives that were lost, all those debts finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island and avenged the Dalton bloodline. It was you, an outsider, a mainlander. The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end. This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
Well, I found a holotape from the last guy you sent in the lighthouse. He thought the whole story was a lie. Is it? I was glad to help. Hope you put... I found a holotape from the last guy you sent to the lighthouse. He thought the whole story was a lie.
I found a holotape from the last guy you sent to the lighthouse. He thought your whole story was a lie. Is it?
A lie? No. It was true. Or at least there was truth in it.
Okay.
Was there a little harmless exaggeration as well? Perhaps. But some things are more important than truth. Look at you, for instance. You've seen the island's dangers and survived. You've learned something valuable. What's more, the island learned something too. It knows you're not some greenback mainlander who can't tell up from
Will you
down
say some
in
of
the
it was
fog.
true? How
the
much?
island will respect you now. And that's more than I can say for most who step off the boat.
I'm glad it's over. If I kept going, there wouldn't be anything left alive on this island. That does seem to be a burden I carry wherever I go. Yeah, actually... No, I'm glad to help. Hope I put your mind at ease. I'm sure she did lose some people. She has lost all of her family. To what and to how many were the people actually killed is debatable, isn't it?
I was glad to help. I hope I've put your mind at ease.
You know
You
what?
must think I'm nuts to be fishing in this dock. But one day, the big one will be mine.
Okay.
You'll
Out of
see.
curiosity. Small Bertha.
Captain's dance was supposed to only be the stuff of stories.
You don't want to talk?
Bertha.
All of us in the dregs owe you.
Okay. How about Tony?
Well, hello.
Nobody wants to talk to me. Haven't I done enough now to...
The
Okay.
children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust her.
Wait.
Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
Okay, got it. Right. You're the one who spoke first. Got it. That was a little disconcerting. Yes, it was. Okay, so...
Stim packs. Fully stocked.
I still don't
let
think
the
I
island catch you
want
off
to
guard.
talk to Avery yet. I
guns.
think I want to talk to Dima before... I don't know the extent to which Avery is involved. I know how much she's involved. What I mean is, I don't know how much she
wondered what
actually
you looked like
knows.
as a joke.
Was she placed here with no memories of being a synth? With the memories of Captain Avery, but with a slight personality change to be more sympathetic to synths? Because if so, then she doesn't actually know who she is. So, right, oh god, what have we got? Return to Cassie Dalton. I've already returned to Cassie
Protect your
Dalton.
loved ones with my fine hand.
Haven't I already
What
returned?
mortal power?
Have I actually got to say to her, I'm just glad it's over because I'm fed up of killing everyone I meet?
What kind of person just shoots a man for sport? All those trappers can burn in hell.
That trapper who killed your husband?
Then it's done.
Okay.
It's finally done. All those lives.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
were
Blah, 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 blah,
lost,
blah.
All those debts finally
I know you're
repaid.
getting old and
It
everything.
was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood up to the island
But
and avenged the Dalton bloodline.
we've kind of done this.
It was you, an outsider, a mainlander.
Yeah, I know.
The final chapter's been written. The story has come to an end. This is a day I never thought I'd live to see. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad it's over.
I'm just glad it's over. If I'd have kept going, there wouldn't be anything left alive on this island.
I have no cause to doubt you.
Now, is it because I
every good
moved away after the
story's gotta
last?
have a happy ending,
Oh,
right?
God.
The hero finds
Because
the
I only moved away
treasure,
because the
saves
conversation ended. The conversation
sweetheart, and
actually ended.
rides off into the sunset. Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse, but I have got something close to a treasure. This is an heirloom that's been in my family.
This is what we were waiting for. Payment.
Let me think. For at least a generation or two. There's no Daltons left to inherit the thing, so it might as well pass on to you. The island knows this weapon. Oh, yes. You carry this, and it'll take you seriously. And that's it. That's the end. I can sleep easy now, knowing there won't be any unfinished business when they put me in the ground. Off you go now. My story's over, but yours, I think yours is only just getting interesting.
Oh, it's right. Now, I use melee weapons now. Its weight is 7. Targets bleed for 25 points of additional damage. It only does 125 though, and it doesn't have 400 damage extra. Still, it's a little horror story though, isn't it? Really. Okay, so now finally, honestly, I swear I only turned away because the conversation ended. The conversation ended. It freed me up from the conversation, so I moved away. I didn't move away beforehand. At least I don't think I did.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Okay. Let's have a quick look. I can probably modify the weapon as well. I wonder what I can add to it. Bloodletter. Bleed. It's just vicious. You know what I mean? It's a little. It is horror movie. This is just kind of warlike. It's comical, but it's warlike. The hook is a teeny bit serial killer. Yes, it is. That's not what I wanted to do. Actually, maybe it is what I wanted to do. Do they have a workbench here for weapons?
Need it? Great shop, Scott.
They do. Oh, I don't have enough stuff to actually modify it. I'm wondering what mods I can put on that. Anyway, as I was saying, Far Harbor. Tell Far Harbor about Avery's murder. Optional. Help the mariner. But, oh, maybe she's got some news for me now?
Harbor's safe as it's going to get. You ever get a gnawing in your belly to do something crazy?
Me?
Reason,
No.
sense, keep steering you clear?
Are you alright? People with serious medical conditions sometimes make rash decisions. If you abandon your common sense, it rarely turns out well. The crazy ideas are usually the best. I like playing it safe. I'd like to say I like playing it safe, because that's what I know is the sensible option, but I'm
You
not
ain't big on conversation, are you?
I like playing it safe. I just don't seem to have the talent for doing that. The craziest ideas. I don't know what to say to her. She's dying. Doing something seriously insane might actually be good fun for her. If you abandon your common sense, it rarely turns out well. The craziest ideas are usually just do.
The craziest ideas are usually the best.
Fortune favors the bold and unbalanced, right? You're the
Apparently
only
so.
mainlander I'd ever tell of this. So hear me out. The Red Death. May have heard of it. The big monster lives beneath the waves. Only strikes when the fog is thick. People think it's some drunken sailor's tale. But no one goes sailing when there's a fog on. In their bones, they know there's something out there.
Okay. There is a lot of monsters in this place. It really is a Scooby-Doo episode. Repeating, it's a series, it's an entire season of Scooby-Doo. Is there any evidence the Red Death is real? I suppose the Red Death could exist. Of course it exists. But I believe you.
You're one of those
For whatever it's worth, I believe you.
Because it usually does
Thank
exist.
you. With my business here done, and knowing someone like yourself, I seek to end this unholy terror. Dozens of boats over the long years been claimed by it. I mean to hunt this Red Death. Are you with me?
Absolutely. I mean, all I've got to do other than that is go off, grill a second-gen synth as to why he seems to be manipulating everyone and perhaps start a war between everyone on the island. So a bit of monster hunting is probably a bit of a welcome diversion.
Count me in.
Bring whatever weapons of death and mass destruction you got. Meet by the docks. You take your boat, I'll take mine. This trip is going to test our mettle more than anything.
Oh, go to your boat, she says. Do we have enough weapons? Come here, you're having this. You're having the hook. Do we have enough weapons? I'm thinking maybe a little more ammo. What do you think? I think.
For a shipment.
Yes, I think a little more ammo.
Medical and food.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannon.
So I've got about 270 10mm. I've got 240 plus for this, which I'm thinking of as my submachine gun. It just has that feeling to it. I've got over 100 on my rifle, and of course I do have my
Every
trusty
day, another harbor man
hammer.
leaves the island.
I'm a little worried now about not having a jetpack. I'm sort of... Okay.
Nice to see you again. Everything's relatively quiet for once. Need something?
No. What's the penalty for murder in Far Harbor? What's your opinion of Dima? I don't really... No, I'm just not ready for this conversation yet. I was really...
Mariner.
I'll meet you there. The Red Death is going down.
You said you'll take your boat, I'll take mine. It's just you stood in front of my boat. Which is, you know... Okay, boat controls. Activate. Travel to the Commonwealth. Travel to Red Death Island.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, God. Can synths teleport? Actually, don't even bother answering that question, Nick. Because I hope so. Because if they can't teleport, I've lost one.
You read me, Mainlander?
I read you.
I plotted a safe course for your boat. Don't tamper with it.
You mean...
Shoals near where we're headed can easily capsize a boat of your size. I'll catch up to you.
You mean just don't touch anything, right?
Not much further, Mainlander. When Auntie Stacy told others of her brush with the Red Death, they laughed at her. Then 2 weeks after, a full fishing boat never came back. From the beach, they saw the glow on the horizon. I've been looking to end the reign of the Red Death's terror my whole life. Wrecks all around it.
Okay, we've got no
There.
Nick.
You see it, right?
I see Rex. I see a
Meet you there.
lighthouse
And get prepared.
that is floating? Okay. I see a floating lighthouse. Can I... That is a little... Okay, what the... That's the... Okay, that is... It's a...
It can't be. That's the Red Death?
Okay, so that is... I think we can handle it. We could always call in the marine. Looks like you've achieved your goal. Are you sure this is it?
Are you sure this is it?
It's got to be the red glowing eyes. I mean, when the fog's thick, that little fella is deadly in his own fashion. The shoals around here are treacherous. A middling captain with a mite of curiosity would run aground for certain. And this far from shore, that'll end you.
Really? We basically got a tiny little crab with glowing red eyes luring captains onto the... It's a siren. Think we could... I'm so tempted for that one. No.
Looks like you achieved your goal.
Okay, that...
There it is.
My whole life, I've been having nightmares about a little Myolurk.
little-
What do we say to all the folk back home? I meant this to be my last great adventure. Instead, if we tell the folk back at town, I'll be a laughing stock.
Would it really be that big of a deal? We could just say we didn't find him. Maybe we embellish a little or a lot, make it the stuff of lead. Lie! It never pays to lie. No, sometimes it pays to lie. Sometimes a little white lie, or in this case, a little red lie. Would it be that big of a deal? Out of
Would
curiosity.
it really be that big of a deal?
You've no idea how pig-headed and relentless harbormen can be. Or maybe you do. The story will be told for generations.
Then we lie. We tell them it was an enormous beastie.
Maybe we embellish a little. Or a lot. Make it the stuff of legends.
I have little stomach for it. But it's better than the alternative. Let's go. I thought I got this for you to celebrate. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
Rugged. Legend of the Harbour of the Exterminator reduces damage from Myolurks and bugs by 15%. Okay. It's very nice. Vanquish the Red Death. Okay. Is it, it's not hostile. It's got a whole Darth Vader thing going with the breathing. Can we not just keep it? We could, what we do is we tell them it was a valiant battle and we used a special stun shrink ray and turned it into a pet. I kind of don't want to kill. I mean, he's so little. Can we not keep it? Can we keep it? Let's keep it. Keeping it. Come on.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Fine. Fine, I've killed the vicious monster. Sail back to Far Harbor. Okay?
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Yeah, well...
Mariner.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Okay, so we're just going back now. We're just going back from the creepy lighthouse. And we're just going to lie. We're going to lie. And yes, okay. Travel to Far Harbor. Well, that was a little odd. She's going to be even more depressed now, isn't she? I mean, that was supposed to be a last great adventure, I guess. And Nick missed it. Why didn't Nick... Okay, maybe it's just one of those things. It had to be... Mind you, at least this way, I don't have to tell Nick to lie as well. Yeah. Should I have told her to tell the truth? I mean, ordinarily, I think the truth is a good thing, but in this case, it's not. This isn't like anything that... I mean, this isn't something that... You know, you've lied about doing something that affects someone. This is just a tall tale. It's like, I caught a fish this big. It's just one of those tall tales. We're just going to make it really, really tall. It's not exactly a lie so much as... Oh. Okay, well, if you did hear any of that, it was very, very big. Yes, it was.
They're here. They're back.
Did you find it? Did you end the scourge of the seas?
Oh!
So, we set sail. It was a terrible fight.
So you killed it?
Oh, yes, we did at that. It was quite the sight.
Did you hear?
What's that?
They did it. The Red Death's no more.
Did it take long? My gran figured it would take a mini nuke direct to the center of the eye to do it in.
That would have worked, but we made do.
The seas are ours again. We can fish in peace.
Tell me, are you injured, Mariner? Are you okay?
No, we managed to get through unscathed.
Oh, thank God. I thought for sure you were sailing to your graves.
Here's to the heroes.
Talk with Mary. I bought a lot of extra ammunition for that. Oh my God, I can't believe how much ammo I'm carrying. I am literally falling over with ammo.
Hey, Mariner.
Seems like the end of the road. Every time we've talked, you've given me a lot to think about. Might be time to come clean. Tell the others about my condition. But after the lies, it makes the decision even harder.
Just concentrate on what you think the... What happened with Red Death shouldn't change anything. Look, they're happy. Here's the thing. I know. I'm with you on this. If it had been something important, lying is, you know, it's not the best way. But this wasn't. It's a tall tale. Everyone's happy. The Red Death is gone.
You ain't big on conversation,
it is going to
are
stop
you?
people from dying. Now you're making me feel bad. I wanted you to be happy. So what's your plan? What happened to the Red Death shouldn't change anything. No, it shouldn't.
What happened with the Red Death shouldn't change anything.
Well, I hope not. What's done is done. I mean, at the end of it all, what's worth doing in your final days? What's worth leaving behind?
Okay, you can never go wrong helping your friends and family. You're entitled to be a little selfish in the end. That's your decision. It is your decision. Do what you can to leave a legacy, something to be remembered by. You can never go wrong helping friends and family. You're entitled... They're all good answers. They're all really, really good answers, but this is your decision.
You one of those narcoleptic.
This is your decision, Mariner.
No matter what happens or what goes down, you were a true friend.
Okay. Should I have told her to tell the
You
truth?
ain't long for this world. Buy my guns.
I mean...
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
I mean, I thought it would...
Need to drown
She
your
just
troubles?
looked so worried, didn't she?
Captain
She looked
Mitch,
so
the last
worried that they would all laugh at her and it would be hell. Is it nighttime already? I really did think that was the best thing to do. Okay, then... Tell Far Harbor about Avery's murder. No, let's not do that. We've already told a little lie. Let's just keep living the other one. Bring down Far Harbor's defense. Let's not do that. Confront Dima. I think it's time to confront Dima. Obtain the nuclear launch key. There's also that. We should do that, but maybe we confront him first. It doesn't look like we've got a lot of other things to do. Okay, let's get to Arcadia and confront Dima about this. I really don't know what we're going to do. What I have to keep remembering is if it weren't for the fog condensers that Dima created, the people of Far Harbor would be dead. So it's not like he wants them wiped out, is it? Because if he did, I mean, that's the thing. I know we could just go and bring down Far Harbor's defenses and they'd be gone, so... Alright, Nick, I'm going to be relying on you a little bit here, and I think I'm going to stay in power armor. I just feel... I don't know, Oh, I'm hungry and thirsty. I know it's daft. I know it's completely daft, but I don't feel I don't feel right having conversations in power armor usually. No, I don't. I could just take the helmet off. We could take the helmet off. And then just pretend we were in a rush when talking to him. I think that's what we'll do. We will take the helmet off. I have a horrible feeling things are going to go really badly. I don't get my hat and shades though, so I don't look cool. Can I put them on now? No, it still says it's on.
So, Dima, I got a question. Why do you even call me Nick? Didn't you know me before the personality imprint?
We didn't have names inside the Institute. And after the personality experiments started, the only name you ever called yourself was Nick Valentine. If there's another name you'd prefer, I'd be happy to...
No, I like the name. When you wear something for a long time, it kind of seeps into you, you know?
Of course.
Yeah. That was a very touching moment and everything, but he still looks like a creepy bad guy. I mean,
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks?
Oh, okay.
Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
Is that what you want? Okay, let's do this. Let's just do this one at a time.
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub in the nucleus all along.
Give me a moment. I need to remember for myself.
So I'm bringing the log to him and get... Wait, if...
So, I chose to forget the launch key even existed. Poor Confessor Martin. Was I lying to him all that time? The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. Where the children of Adam live. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
Is the nucleus worth it? We should destroy them both. No, that key is the answer, Dima. We should destroy the nucleus. I'll make sure no one else gets the hand on that key. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the key to stop the destruction of the children of Atom.
I'll make sure no one else gets their hands on that key.
Thank you. Was there anything else in my memory?
He really does seem to...
Some way we can work towards peace?
Okay. One of your memories was about a kill switch you installed to shut down Far Harbor and let the fog take them. It's all here on this holotape.
One of your memories was about a kill switch you installed to shut down power to Far Harbor and let the fog take them. It's all here on this holotape.
Let me see this. I remember. I was afraid that Far Harbor might turn against us. See us as too different for their precious island. So I made a contingency plan. Mass murder. I hid the kill switch code because I couldn't stomach the thought of actually using it. What? Then I hid the memory. Because I couldn't even stand knowing I made it. What have I done? If the children of Adam were to ever get a hold of that code, they would destroy Far Harbor.
Why save them? We should... Don't worry, Dima. I already have the code. Far Harbor is safe.
Don't worry, Dima. I already have the code. Far Harbor is safe.
Good. Now we just need to find some way to end this conflict. Have you found anything else in my memories?
Yeah, this is where things are going to get a little ugly. So far, he honestly seems to be on the level. Granted, he did set up the potential mass murder of two groups. Actually, when you think of it like that, killing one person sounds like the lesser of all crimes, doesn't it?
All right?
Not exactly, mate, because,
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth. So you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
Yep. You are the Institute.
Why did you do it?
I needed to calm Far Harbor. A moderate voice. An example of what humanity should be.
Dude.
How we could exist together as equals. But I couldn't live with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone because of me.
So Avery doesn't know she's a synth. It's not that you just gave her some memories of Avery so she could pass as Avery. She thinks she's oh God. You did the right thing for the future.
I know
people.
this
You're a fraud.
is a lot to take in.
Let's be practical. How do we proceed from it? I don't like any of these. I really want to shout at him a little bit. That was stupid. You killed... I mean, I don't know anything about this Captain Avery. I mean, why did you kill her and replace her? Was she not sympathetic? Was that the whole...
Take your time.
You did the right thing. I can't. You're
this
a fraud.
Is not a moment for hasty decisions.
No, I mean, you're a fraud. Are you a fraud? I mean, he's not. I think he's honestly seems to be trying to avoid conflict. He could have killed both groups outright, and he didn't. And in a way, he's responsible for saving Far Harbor because of the condensers.
I know this is a lot to take in.
Sorry, I don't think he's a fraud. I don't think he's a liar. I think he's on the level here. I think he just shouldn't... Oh, God. You did the right thing for the future people. I'm not sure you did the right thing with Captain Avery, though, but...
Okay. Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
You're right. We have to focus on what has to be done now.
Is that what you call justice? Because I sure don't.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Demon. Let them decide. Far Harbor has the right to the truth. I'll keep it. No one else in Arcadia is involved?
So, you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes against all of our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
Okay. Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Demon. Let them decide. Oh, God, there's a few people there who are just going to go bonkers, aren't they? I mean, that weapon salesman... Far Harbor has a right to the truth.
Take your time. This is not a moment for hasty decisions.
I mean, the lie I just told about a red-eyed monster's just a small lie. This is a whole new level. Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Dima. Let them decide. Make your case. What do you mean? To tell them about Avery? What are they going to do to Avery? She's a synth. She's not the real Avery.
I know this is a lot.
Far Harbor has a right to the truth. Make your case for the people of that. Oh, this is horrible. Thing is that Alan Bella, he's going to go mental. I mean, he killed some of the children of the Atom, didn't he?
Time. This is not a moment for hasty decisions.
I know. Oh, God. Shall I keep his secret? I mean, make your case to the people at Harbour, let them decide for us right to the truth. Oh, no, it's going to cause a war. It is. It's going to cause a war. Marin has said it herself. The people of Far Harbour are pig-headed. They're just going to...
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused.
It didn't seem to stop him before.
As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
You're talking about Martin? Or are you talking about replacing Tectus with a synth? There must be another way we could make things right. You are talking about replacing him with a synth, aren't you?
There must be another way we can make things right.
None that I can see. The authority of the High Confessor is absolute. The children of Atom won't see the need for peace unless he changes his mind.
Could we try talking to him? If it means peace for the island, all right, tell me the plan. Oh. God, this is not...
Take your time.
I am taking my time.
This is not a moment for hasty decisions.
Okay, fine.
If it means peace for the island, all right. Tell me the plan.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
You're gonna kill him? I can't be part of this. Okay, I'll do it. Any ideas how we can get him alone? Do we have to kill the High Confessor? Do you really think we can get another convincing... Dude, come on.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him. But any method that removes Tectus from power indefinitely should work.
Martin! Are the children going to stand down just because his replacement tells them to? You really think we can give a convincing replacement? I can't be part of this. Okay, I'll do it.
Are the children gonna stand down just because this replacement tells them to?
Dissent may arise, but the children have seen what happens to those who speak out. Our replacement will leverage that fear to serve the greater good.
You really think you can get together a convincing replacement?
Yes. Helping synths recover what they've lost means we've had to become familiar with memory wipes and facial reconstruction. And I knew Tectus very well when I was still living in the submarine base. I'll use that as the basis for our replacement's new memories. You simply need to deal with the real Confessor Tectus while I prepare a volunteer.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I really, really, really do not like this. No, I don't.
I know this is a lot to take in.
No, I really... I don't like that. Look, I think this is how it all started, mate. I think you shouldn't have done this with Avery. Absolutely not. This is just... You were wrong to do that. I think we're going to hide this from Far Harbor because we just don't want to cause a war, but this is not the way to do it. There's got to be a better way.
Hasty decisions.
I can't be a part of this, Dima.
That is your choice. But understand that of all options for peace, this results in the fewest casualties. I will be here when you change your mind.
What do you mean, when I change my mind? I don't think I'm going to change my mind. I'm not... Dude?
Hey.
I'm
I'm... Got something for me?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to... Whoa. Your thoughts?
Your thoughts?
I don't need to worry about the old Nick and his life anymore.
That's not helpful.
I'll never be able to thank you for
Not
that.
helpful.
Oh, nothing.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
You're back.
No. There's got to be something else. What? Talk to Captain Avery. Cleansing the land. Obtaining the nuclear launch key. We could do that. Talk to Captain Avery.
Plan. Are you willing to help me replace the High?
No, I'm not willing to replace the High Confessor. I'm just not. Really? This is not the right way to go about things. Should we talk to Avery, see if she's got anything to say? I mean, I don't want to cause war between Far Harbor. I do not want to cause war between Far Harbor and the Arcadia, but I don't want to. This is the wrong way to do things. Replacing someone with a synth to manipulate the entire population, that's way too Institute. We're becoming what we hate kind of thing. This is not the way to go. I can't even remember how they able to get to Arcadia, to Far Harbor. I'm just going to go the straight way. Okay, so
Protect your loved ones.
I want this to be discreet, if possible. Where is Avery?
Food. Stim packs. Fully stocked.
Captain Avery's alright, I guess.
Did you really do
No,
the
I'm not
captain's
telling
dance?
you guys about.
Dying's a right bitch.
Yeah, I know.
island
Look,
catch
where
you
is
off
Captain
guard.
Avery? I need to
By
talk
my
to
guns.
Captain Avery, and okay, look.
Avery.
Oh dear, there's got to be something we can do. I don't want to be replacing more people with synths. All right, here it goes.
Nice to see you again. Everything's relatively quiet for once. Need something?
What's your opinion of Dima?
We don't see him that often. He seems pious, I guess. He rubs a lot of people the wrong way around here. So I'm glad he keeps to the observatory. Why?
What's the penalty for murder in Far Harbor?
We're too independent to really have laws. But if a murder can be proven, tradition is the culprit's executed. Extreme, but it keeps the peace.
Okay. There goes.
I have proof that Dima killed the original Captain Avery. Here.
But that's my locket. It was lost in a fire. The skull. It can't be. Listen, I'm me. I remember everything. I can't be a synth. You're wrong.
I saw the real Avery's bones. This is a skull. I know it's a lot to take in, but the evidence is conclusive. You need to
I
accept
know
it.
it's a lot to take in, but the evidence is conclusive. You need to accept it.
It's true, isn't it? It's true, isn't it? I'm a synth.
But it's not.
Do you have any idea what it's like to learn everything you know, everything you believe is a lie?
Oh, my whole world's been turned upside down. If you're lying to me, this is your one chance to come clean.
If you're lying to me, this is your one chance to come clean. Understood?
I am. Well, I feel like I am, Captain Avery. If I'm a synth, they made me believe I'm her. I don't know why.
I do. I understand. Yeah, I do. No, I don't actually understand. My life's turned upside down. Hers has been turned into a lie.
What you're going through. I'm so sorry.
The The only thing I can do now is live the way I believe is right. Dima is a murderer and a liar, and he should pay. But if you share this with anyone here, especially Alan Lee, many innocent people will suffer. Far Harbor's on the edge, and this will just push everyone right over it.
Evidence like this is pretty important, valuable. Hypothetically speaking, how much is it worth? No! Aren't you saying this just to protect yourself? I can't make it. I'll keep your secret. She's right.
I'll keep your secret, Avery.
This isn't justice. It's mercy you've done here. Everyone in Far Harbor and Acadia owes you dearly.
Okay, that made me feel better about keeping the secret. But it hasn't actually helped make me decide whether or not replacing... Do I even have any choices? Do I have... Maybe I could try talking to Tectus himself? Maybe I could? He didn't seem hugely rational, did he? No, he didn't. But I probably have to try.
It's all over, but the crowd